Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign, but they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley head-to-head against Chris Archer. He has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he takes ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's a fair ball. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here at 304. 18 homers and 38 runs batted in. Ball 1. 1-0. 1-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Colton Wong will stand in as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Yadi Molina digging in now. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Tyler O'Neill is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. At the plate, Josh Bell. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bell, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he got him.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Settling in now, Justin Turner is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Turner, a California-born ball player. He was a 28th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he popped him up. Kramer into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Flaherty.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Soft liner out toward left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor, threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it, right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My 1 and only base hit, and I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The tag gets 1. So both runners able to move up a base, 2nd and 3rd now with 2 gone.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the 2nd inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
To third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Robbie Erlin is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Matt Carpenter will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Not fooled there, as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone. It's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh and 1 the count to Molina.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Pirates nothing. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A high fastball is in there. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now a A swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Robbie Erlin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Into the box, Kevin Newman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 9-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So digging in now, Tyler O'Neill.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Standing in, Justin Turner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Jack Flaherty. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. That's popped up. Newman over to his left, and that retires the side. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Pirates nothing. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he popped him up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And to score the runner from second.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
At the plate, Colin Moran. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in to try it again. Kevin Kramer hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's set. Here it comes. Bell stands at first with one out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Home, inside.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Wong for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Pirates 2. Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 17, Matt Carpenter.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Colton Wong. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Dyson. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Steven Brault gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Yadier Molina. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Pirates 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for
Thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, number 6, Gerard Dyson.
Here's the pitch. Gerard Dyson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Turner is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Number 14.
So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. First pitch coming. Here it is. Luke Maile comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's popped up. DeYoung onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when they're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box now, Steven Brault, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So here's Adam Frazier. Grounder down the line at third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Justin Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball called for strike 2. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, Jack Flaherty down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Very high, 2-1. And a step off. The 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, Colin Moran, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So there's
a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reynolds comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Colton Wong will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Still only 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to Molina. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Liner in there for a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Nick Birdie gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, right fielder, Justin.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Justin Turner, and they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Birdie has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Into the box now, Jack Flaherty. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in now, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Turner moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Luke Mailey.
Up next for the Buccos, Luke Mailey. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Lays off 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Two runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jose Osuna will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. In now, Adam Frazier. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. O'Neill is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Cards lead it 15-3. Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Rodriguez, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reynolds is on the move for it, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Feliz.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way. High and deep to right. Ranging back is Dyson at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues. Here's Colton Wong now. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, one there.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals lead it 18-3. Ryan Helsley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Now in the box, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So stepping in, Colin Moran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Helsley certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Number 44.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Kevin Kramer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and into bat next the speedy Gerard Dyson. First pitch on its way. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cardinals are out in front 18-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Ryan Helsley, as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and he's safe.
action.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
No balls and 1 strike. This one's down to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now back, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Now at the plate, Luke Maile starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Liner towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the pitcher, Michael Police.
Eric Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gonzalez.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Kevin Newman. And it's fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-3 today. St. Louis put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jack Flaherty earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Chris Archer was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.